Good day, everyone. My name is Adeze Adigwe. I'll be co-presenting today with my colleagues GMT and Chris. The Igbo language and the new technologies is the general theme for periodic online seminars that aim at creating awareness for the diverse ways of using the Igbo language to interface with the various gadgets being created under the aegis of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. This online program is anchored by Ubibo Community and Mozilla Common Voice. The sub-theme for this maiden edition, which we will call Episode 1, is generating the digital and linguistic resources that are needed for developing AI applications that will use Igbo language as the medium of communication. In this particular online workshop, we will share our knowledge and invite your participation on how this can be accomplished. Our workshop presentation therefore follows this simple outline. So the presentation outline is as follows. It's grouped into 4 different categories. The first is introduction, where we shall discuss the sources for inspiration for our work on future of voice technologies and Nigerian languages, and how Igwe came into existence. This is then followed by the second section, which is the main body. The main body of the presentation is divided into 2 segments. The first segment, we shall look at Igwe and the major collaborators in the Igwe project. And then in the second segment, which is a practical session, we will invite you to record your voices. Finally, this is followed by question, reviews, vote of thanks, and closing remarks. So we call our inspiration the future of voice technology in Nigerian languages. But firstly, what is voice technology? Voice recognition technology puts computers in direct communication with humans, which creates a new relationship between us and digital devices. It helps us talk to our devices, which make them more intelligent and responsive. These technologies enable us to be more effective and efficient in all that we do. Therefore, when we look at the future of voice technologies in Nigeria, we foresee voice technologies that are available and accessible to all speakers of the different Nigerian languages that we have in our country. These various speakers include children, youth, adults, and old people. These various speakers can be found in all the critical sectors of Nigeria. So all critical sectors in Nigeria will benefit immensely from the development of voice technologies in Nigerian languages. However, it is worthwhile to mention a few of the following sectors, like the rural farmer in agriculture sector, the health sector, education, and social problems like security issues, traffic congestions, just to mention but a few. The existence of voice technologies in Nigerian languages must necessarily begin with the existence of large volumes of speech data sets. So, however, large volumes of existing speech data sets which are used in developing these technologies are currently mostly in European languages. There is a great lacuna of speech data sets in African languages. It is the need to fill this gap that has inspired primarily the Niger Voice project, which aims at providing large volumes of speech data sets in the 3 major Nigerian languages, which are Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba language. Towards gathering and curating speech data sets in the Igbo language, the members of the research team in Niger Voice project created the Igbo Community and all other projects under the same name. So right now, I'll hand over to my colleague, GMT, to delve more into what the Igbo community is all about. Thank you.
Igbo, which means unity is strength, is a grassroots online community of Igbo language speakers all over the world. Membership is free. The members of Igbo community are united by their various intentions and the central vision of curating speech datasets for the Igbo language. Igbo has her websites, Facebook pages, and groups which are created for the purposes of awareness creation. Routine online seminars like the present one we're holding will be hosted to enlighten people on how they can connect and be a part of the Webike project. Because just like the European language speakers and citizens provided large volumes of data sets in European languages, which has enabled AI inventions in European languages. This is what we intend to do in the Igbo language sector. And that is why we urge you to be a part of this vision. We have also intend to ensure that these outlets provide information and guidelines for people that intend to participate. They will also create a communal sense of togetherness towards achieving common goals and objectives that would be of immense benefit to everyone. We invite you, therefore, to join our Facebook community by scanning the code or going to the details that are listed on the screen. Some of the collaborators that we have in the Webike project are Mozilla and Masakani, and of course you, our viewers, who we see as volunteer participants. We use the Mozilla Common Voice platform, for instance, for recording and of voices and validating other people's recorded voices. We also work with Masakani, which is a grassroots organization whose mission is to strengthen and spur NLP researches in African languages for Africans and by Africans. Some of our team members are from the Masakani group. Our major collaborator in this very project is you. The Webike project uses Igbo speakers that reside in different parts of the world, irrespective of sex, age, or discipline, as volunteer participants. In order to achieve many of her goals and her visions, we enjoin all Igbo speakers, irrespective of wherever you are, to be part of this project. This means that you're a very critical aspect of this Webike project. We invite you, as I said earlier, to be part of us by joining our Facebook page, going straight to what you see online and becoming a member there. You can also become a key participant in the Webike project by recording your voice. Details on how you can do this will be given during the practical session of this very workshop. Another very important way that you can also be a part of the Webike project is to validate other people's recorded voices. Details on how you can still do this will be discussed during the practical session or better on the Webike website. Also, you can be part of the Webike project by helping us gather or harvest CCO, what we mean public domain sentences. You can do this by granting permission for your works that are written in Igbo language, or helping us to contact somebody else that can actually give us the permission to use his or her works, so that we harvest these Igbo sentences and then put them on the Mozilla platform. People can then record them, validate them, and they become part of the curated speech data sets. Then what do we have for you? We have a lot to give to all those that key into this project. One major thing we do for you is to help advertise you, advertise what you do, advertise your organization or your association. We do this in the Webike Hall of Fame. The Webike Hall of Fame is dedicated to advertising the names and affiliations of everyone and anyone that could hit our 100 sentence targets. Once you record 100 sentences, you are good to go. We'll be able to advertise you, advertise your occupation, your affiliation. Just go to our website to see the details of what can be done on the Webike Hall of Fame. And at this section, I want to invite my colleague Chris to take us through the practical recording session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now I will show you how to record your voice. This is the beginning of our practical recording session, which should last 15 minutes. This illustration will show you step by step how to record your voice on the Common Voice. So the first thing to do is to go to www.igwebikecommunity.org. You can use your phone or your laptop for the recording exercise. The illustration shows you on the phone, but you will see the same thing on the laptop too. So when you go to this website, it will take you to the Igwe BK website, so our website. And the next thing you do is to click on this icon, click on the menu icon as shown here. When you click on the icon, it's going to show you a drop down. It's going to show you who we are, Igbo Common Voice, Gathering Sentences, Hall of Fame, join our community. Right, for this exercise, we're interested in Igbo Common Voice. So you go ahead and click Igbo Common Voice. When you click on Igbo Common Voice, it takes you to this site, this page. This page is talking about Igbo language and Common Voice. So Common Voice is the platform where we record and validate voices. Um, for the specific exercise, you just have to scroll down. So you scroll down on your phone on the page all the way till you get here. So you get to this section on how to record your voice. Some quick tips on recording. It's good to record in a low noise area. If you can, record with earphones, and because they'll capture your voice better. Make sure there isn't any or much background noise around you while you're recording. And please feel free to skip a sentence if you're not sure how to pronounce it. So to begin the recording exercise, you click on Kwoku. And when you click on this button, it will take you to, and also just as a side reminder, it's good to also have enough internet data for this because it takes internet. When you click on this, it then takes you to the Common Voice platform for Igbo. So as you can see, the content is in Igbo language, so everything has been translated to Igbo language. And this is what you see on your screen. Now, what is this you're seeing to explain? In this box here is the sentence. This is the sentence that you're going to read out loud, and you're going to record yourself while you're reading it. Um, so, and this is the button for recording. So you have the sentence and then you have the record where you click to record and click to stop. For the sentence, it's important to read this to yourself first silently so you can be sure you're pronouncing it well. And then when you're confident that you know how to pronounce every single word and you have no background noise and everything is good, you go ahead and you click this button to start recording. Once you click this button, it starts recording your voice, and then you can now say the sentence out loud. When you're recording, you see this kind of movement going on showing you that it's recording, and then this button that you click now turns into a stop button. So at first it was a recording. After you click to record, then it becomes the button to stop recording. So when you finish saying the sentence, you click on the same button to stop recording. When you stop recording, it immediately takes you to the next sentence. So as you see, before it was in sentence one on the blue, and now it's in sentence two. So it takes you to the next sentence so you can continue the same exercise. Record the sentence, click on recording, say it out loud, stop recording, go to the next one. That's sentence three. Click on recording, record yourself, stop recording, go to the next one. And you do that until you reach five, the fifth sentence. So when you finish five in a row, then you have this. And basically this is now asking you to submit. So you click Nyefe to submit the five recordings. So that's how you submit the recordings. Of course, you can listen to what you recorded by playing the blue button. If you want, if you don't like it, you could re-record it by pressing the reverse button. When you finish and all the five are good, you click submit. Now, when you click this submit, because the aim of this session is to record 10 sentences, not five. So you will naturally be asking, how do I record more? So when you click submit, it tells you this. It shows you this screen, like you have finished recording 5/5. Thank you very much for helping the initiative. And then there's this, it asks you to create a profile. So Debaya, it's like telling you to create a profile. You don't have to do that. It's not compulsory. It has its advantages. Now, to continue recording more sentences, you click on this button here that says ready to do 5 more. That's the button that takes you to, the button just takes you back here where you can start doing the same recording over again with different sentences. When you finish recording 10 sentences, so you've clicked this button and then you have finished doing the next 5 and then you submitted them and then you come here, so then you would come here. You now have to take a screenshot. So when we need proof that you have done this exercise, and the best way to get this proof is to take a screenshot of your recording count. Now let me show you how to get your recording count. So on this same place where it's asking you ready to do 5 more, you click on this arrow button that takes you to back. When you click on it, it takes you here. This is the home page of the Common Voice. So Kwoku is for recording and Gent is to validate. This is the screen that we want you to take a screenshot of. We want you to take a screenshot of it because it contains this information about the recording and validation count. So you take a screenshot of this screen and then you go to a form. So now we have a form because everyone who participates in this recording session and in the whole event till the end at least will get a certificate. So this certificate of participation, there's a form. The form link is here. We will send it to you on the Zoom chat. And it's in this form that you put your name, the full name, the way you want it to appear. You indicate if you finished the practical recording session. And it's here you now add the picture of the screenshot. So you add the screenshot picture that shows the proof of recording. And another important thing to add, the last question that's not so visible there is how do you want us to send you the certificate? That's where you put your email address, which is I think the most preferred method. If you don't want email address and for some reason you maybe want a WhatsApp, you could put the WhatsApp phone number there, or you could put a Facebook username or the link to your Facebook. So these are ways that we could send you the certificate of participation, which will be sent to you later after this event. Okay, so with all this, it's time to start. We have 15 minutes for the recording session. Thank you very much.